Yes, hello, good morning. First of all, I do have to apologize very much that we are half an hour later. We did have some technical issues. I apologize deeply. So I think hopefully you're still there. You are with me, and we start straight away. It's the second online presentation today. And today I want to make it short, and now you already lost time. So wow. And it's the time, I just want to focus really on the new products we are having. And for those of you who really don't know so much about BEHNCKE, I would like to make a very short presentation about when we started, about history. Myself, I'm Angela Herman, responsible for international sales. So maybe you have already met me somehow, somewhere. And if not, I hope you will. So I start right away a little bit with history. Here we go. The mouse is, yeah. We started here where I'm actually standing in this building in 1945. You see, we have a very long history. And in 1970, we started with swimming pool equipment. And nowadays, you see a little photo below. You see Stephanie. You did see Stephanie. And in the middle, so yeah, we have to leave, let some other people in. I think that's why we have that mouse confusion. Yeah, please go back one slide. That would be nice. So anyway, I make it without presentation. You just see me. And we started in 1970. We have, at the time, we already produced heat exchangers and filters made from stainless steel. And then there was a photo, you just saw a little photo from Stephanie, Markus, and Caroline. These are the owners of the company. Caroline is responsible for after sales, Markus responsible for customer relation, and Stephanie, she's responsible for the prices and human resource. These three together, two families, have 6 children. And 6 children can wait for a very nice new building. And this is something it's very much in progress at the moment. So you see, we are moving from this place where I am at the moment 5 kilometers away. We are here very close to Munich. And all the storage, production, and you see the office building will be moved. And we are going to open in 2024 in January. And down below in the office building, you can see this is the training center. You're always very welcome to come to us, to visit us, and we make trainings. So we'll be very nice in the new building. We have a pool, everything. Then the 2nd and 3rd floor are offices, and now it comes to the 4th floor. And the 4th floor is like a relaxation area, and actually you can see the mountainside from that. So yes, please come visit the new building and have an impression of what we are. We are having 2 factories. One factory here in this new building where you can see where we make stainless steel and heat exchangers made from stainless steel or titan. And we have another production site in the center of Germany where we make the filters. And we produce 6,000 filters a year from very small ones up to 3 meters. And if you don't know that video, I like it the most. Please have a look at this video. You can see both production sites.
Hello, I'm Angela Herman, responsible for international sales for BEHNCKE. Just coming from Barcelona, I want to show you what makes BEHNCKE so special for you. BEHNCKE ofrece el llamado Aquavisión, es decir, el tratamiento de agua completo para todos los tipos de piscinas. Nos utilizamos de mejores materiales de acero inoxidable y en tintán del mercado. Aquí puede ver cómo se combinó la mano de obra con tecnología innovadora. Fabricamos productos que están diseñando en detalle, resistentes y duraderos. Nuestro eslogan es siempre una idea adelante. Seguimos creando. Wir sind stolz auf unseren exzellenten Kundenservice und bieten unseren Partnern nur die hochwertigsten Produkte an. Nicht zu vergessen, wir machen auch Sonderanfertigungen und stellen uns auf Ihre persönlichen Bedürfnisse ein. Man sagt auch, wir fügen dem Pool etwas Glanz hinzu. BEHNCKE is a family-owned business in the third generation. We educate young people to be experts in their profession. Many of them stay with us for a long time. We have loyal employees that live and love the BEHNCKE spirit.我履期生生基地只在我们德国中部的分部，有30多年的历史了。产品严格执行德国DIN标准，我们每年整整6000多种公共设施和私人设备过滤器。BEHNCKE est le partenaire idéal pour votre piscine. La conception, la installation et la maintenance, nous sommes là pour vous. La rapidité, le service et l'écoute sont importants pour nous. Je suis sûre que réellement, vous pouvez ressentir l'esprit d'équipe qui règne au sein de BEHNCKE. 不要再犹豫了，快快加入我们吧！ BEHNCKE Aquavision.
Yes, and the theory behind of what you have seen is, it's called Aquavision. And that means we have a whole catalog of all the products which are necessary to treat the water. That means we are, as BEHNCKE, we are producing the skimmers, the inbuilt parts, heat exchangers. Nevertheless, we offer the whole range what is possible with solar system, heating pumps, electric heat exchangers, of course. Then we have attractions as well. We have some attractions. We have a shower. We offer lights. We have a contact current system, and of course, the swimming pool control, the dosing system. We are producing filters, as you have seen in our own production, and we are offering as well the cleaners for the pool. This is called Aquavision. And this theory even behind Aquavision is that we want to prevent the growth of bacteria. That means we are preventing, we don't want to kill them when they're already there. It's really important. We are working on preventing them to grow. And how do we do that? We are doing it because we are producing filters which are actually slim, let's say. And I call them balloon filters, you know, the round ones you probably have seen. That is not very good because if the filter star or the nozzles are not covering the surface, but here is covered nothing. So in this zone where the balloon is, let's say, we are creating bio channels, and that's not good, you know. So you really have a slim filter, and that slim filter we are using AFM. We are very happy with it. We have different grades of AFM, so the water can slowly go to different layers. We are also having no phos. We don't want that. We are working with a very good flocculation because we also want to have the small parts out of the pool to filter them out. And we are working with ACO. That means we want the part of chlorine, which we do need. We want that it stays in the pool and not the sun is taking everything. So that is the preventing of bacteria. And the next thing is we have a pyramid, and the 60% we have done with filtration, flocculation, backwash, and hydraulics. And why the 60% are so important? Because we are working on the 60%. If this is very well done, you have already pretty much good water. Of course, you do need some fresh water. This is something we cannot avoid. And here's it's only 10%, but nevertheless an important part of maintenance. And maintenance means you do have to keep care of your pool. It's not like you can say, I have a cleaner and that's it. No. I remember my dad, when I was little, we were driving in the car, and he would always say, silence. And silence meant everybody had to be silent. My dad was quite rough. And then he would say, do you hear the noise? And everybody's like, yeah, maybe a little bit. We have to find it. This is how we treated a car. And it's only, let's say, it's only a car. So you really have to treat your pool and maintain your pool, because you're actually going in with your bodies, with your children. So it does need maintenance. And 10% chemicals, yes, they are needed, but it's not we put a pyramid around and say, yes, we put 60% chemicals and then it will be all right. This is not how we work and what is our base on what we are doing. So we are coming first to the filters. We do have a new filter series of Berlin, Bühne, and Dresden. I would like to show you this. But first of all, I would like to show you a video from the production site, which is, as I said, in the center of Germany. And I really want to give you a very good inside view of how we manufacture our filters.
Hello guys, hello everyone. My name is Christian Ebert and I'm responsible for the production sites of the BEHNCKE company. Today I have the honor of being your guide. In a few moments I will show you an insight into the production of the BEHNCKE company. In the course of our tour you will see and perhaps also understand what a great effort it takes to produce a pressure vessel of our high quality. But you know, it's enough of me. Come on, let's start. Now we are in the mold making area. The life cycle of every pressure vessel begins in this small area. Up to 4 employees are responsible for the maintenance of the molds, but they are also responsible for building new models with improved properties, adjust models according to customer requirements. The individual filter components are manufactured using various methods, such as fiberglass spraying. However, wrapping or hand lamination is also used, depending on the container type and requirements. Fiber spraying, as shown here, is carried out exclusively by trained employees with many years of experience. Here we see the filters that are made for use in public pools or process water treatment. These exceptional filters are manufactured up to 3 meters in diameter, 4 meters in height, and 10 bar pressure resistance. Many extensions are integrated on customers' request. A split delivery and assembly is also possible and realized by our own employees. Now we are at the start of the manufacturing process of the private filters. First, the colored gel coat is sprayed into the molds according to the customer's requirements. Then they come to tempering in a drying room. After drying, they have to be trimmed and pushed to the next process step, the fiber spraying. With the help of modern production methods, there is a possibility to manufacture 100 parts per day. Even in private pools, more and more emphasis is being placed on performance. So some filters are equipped with a third component, we call it the jacket. This significantly improves the filter bed and soothes the filtration. Unfortunately, producing the cylinders is also the most difficult of all manual activities. In order to achieve our high quality goals, additional reinforcements are modeled at the critical points. This is one of the reasons for the longevity of our filters. In order to manufacture as efficiently as possible, the already prefabricated raw parts are taken from the assembly warehouse and pushed to the next step. Now, the individual components are connected to each other with a strong laminate. That's what we call the wedding. Here, in just a few steps, a single component becomes a container. After the laminate has been vented, a protective layer is supplied, which represents an additional barrier against chemicals or aggressive substances. Next step, the assembly department. Now, container became filters. Depending on the type of filter, filter fingers or filter nozzles, connections inside glasses are fitted. The rest of the pipeline is also installed here. Once the filter has been assembled, a valve and a pump are assembled into a filter system, depending on the customer's order. Before the filters are dispatched, around 20 to 30% of all filters are checked with a pressure test, as you can see here. As soon as the filter or the filter system is fully assembled and packed by our guys, the shipping department sends it to almost every country in the world. Before we end, there's a little look at the site here. A production site which in its long history has increasingly developed into the market leader for quality products. A company that values health, sustainability and effectiveness. An organization for which a common familiar and mutually respectful togetherness is important. We are all that, and we are all BEHNCKE. High quality products made in Germany. So dear all, here I am again. You know, everything has an end, including our guided tour. I hope you had fun during this video and the coffee tasted really good. You know a little bit more about us and maybe also a little bit more about our team spirit. In the end, guys, there's only one thing left to say at this point. Greetings and goodbye. Yours, Christian.
Yes. I think you got a very good inside view about how we produce very solid filters. When you see them in real, and I propose you can really see them in real, you definitely see the difference. You know, it's a super solid, very nice, if you know, from design style, very, very good filter. And for a very good filter, we recommend to have a speed control pump because I cannot stretch it out so much, but we really want to have a slow filtration and a very fast backwash. So please use a speed control pump. And if you do already use that, then, okay, also use a flow meter. Because it's like the same, again, the car thing. You're driving your car, you don't know how fast you're going. It's never recommended. It's the same in a pool. It's good to have a flow meter to know what is the flow really in the system. It's not very expensive, so you can add it and you already have a very good control of what is happening. And we adapt from nature, what I little bit mentioned already. We are working with different filter, not with different filter material, but with different layers of filter material in the filter. So the water really goes, like in nature, it goes to different layers and they have super clean groundwater, ideally. And that's what we adapt from nature in the filter. We go through different layers of our grains. So we get very pure water out of this. And again, here you see it. The filter is not a balloon. It's not a ball. It is quite high. And this is where all the filtration really happens in all of those, in the inside. And this is very, very important. And what is also very important, that you really cover all the surface with, that the nozzles are really, many of them, placed, and also that you have these laterals all over the surface, as I mentioned already, because of this, slim, let's say I call it slim skimmer. Next one. Yes, and here I took a photo the other day when I was in the factory, that you really see it's covered all the surface, also with the laterals. And also with the laterals, because we have a new series, I just will show you, they are quite big and they also cover all the surface. And here's another inside view of the filter. That's what it looks like. And this is the new series we are offering for very big private pool, or if possible for smaller public pools from 920 or 970 dimension. And we have for all of Berlin, Bühne and Dresden, we are offering this new series now. Yeah, and what makes our filters different is like we have that very large opening of the very thick acrylic lid, very big opening. You see the empty is down on the foot and not somewhere else. And yeah, and you can really see inside of the filter. You really see with the side glass also what is going on. And I have summarized all the advantages again. And here is just a little recommendation. It is like a grocery shopping once a week. You pay a little bit more for a filter if you take a little bit bigger filter than you maybe need for the filter when you calculate for the pool, but you definitely have a much, much better filtration and cleaner water. So it makes money, a little bit more money to buy a little bit bigger filter. It does make sense. Here we made a test. We always test our filters. And I just want to show you what happens when we take 5 bar for a 2.5 bar filter, when we take it to the really strong, a lot of bar, and what will actually happen with the filter.
Hier.
And this is what happens when we take a 5 bar filter. That's all basically. You know, you could think the filter is everywhere, but it's not happening. You know, so this is for a 2.5 bar filter. And this is when I was in the factory the other day. I took a photo. Unfortunately, the guy was running away, but you see, we make public filters as well, up to 3 meter diameter. And yeah, we have a very wide range also for public filters, just to mention that. And yeah, why a BEHNCKE filter? I'm not even talking about quality. This is something what we stand for. And yeah, we have a long engineering knowledge, short transportation ways here in Europe. We're working according to the European norm and the DIN in Germany. Normally the filters are 2.5 bar, but we can go for the public filters also for a higher bar. We have that big acrylic lid, that big opening. We have an internal extra coating against chemicals. What else? We can take it up to 40 degrees. We have technical service. They can also, if there's anything, they can travel, come to see you. We offer the workshops. You can be trained. And we, as you know, BEHNCKE, we have 2 factories. So just in case you say, the other day also I had a customer, he said like, oh, I might as well buy something else from you because you have it. So we are offering many different product groups. And here another video for the filter material, which we are using, and we are very happy with it because it's bioresistant.
Have you ever wondered how bacteria survive in a swimming pool, and why the sand you're using in your sand filter needs to be replaced every 3 to 5 years? The main problem with sand, crushed glass, and other filtration media is biofilm. A slimy, acidic substance formed by bacteria in your filter that protects them from oxidants, inside which bacteria can grow and multiply quickly. After only 6 to 12 months, biofilm starts forming clumps, leading to the formation of channels in the filter bed. With time, filtration performance becomes inconsistent and unreliable by allowing unfiltered water and bacteria to enter the pool while increasing operating costs and water turbidity. Unfortunately, biofilm also creates serious health hazards as bacteria in the biofilm generate ammonia, which reacts with chlorine to form harmful disinfection byproducts. These byproducts are responsible for the unpleasant chlorine smell, causing eye, skin, and lung irritation. They are not good for you, and especially not for the children. But is it possible to get safer, clearer water and healthier air conditions with the same sand filter you've been using for years? It's more than possible with AFM Activated Filter Media by Dryden Aqua. AFM is a self-sterilizing and fully bioresistant filter media made from recycled green and brown glass that replaces sand in any type of sand filter. AFM gets its self-sterilizing properties from free radicals formed on the surface of the grains when water flows through the filter. This renders the formation of biofilm impossible, making AFM the only 100% bioresistant filter media on the market. What's more, our patented activation process modifies the charge of the glass and strongly increases its surface area to give AFM unique filtration properties. With a certified 4-micron filtration, AFM surpasses the performance of sand and other glass filter media to provide exceptional water clarity and lower chemical consumption. The activation of the glass also enables AFM to reduce the formation of harmful THMs by up to 50%, while providing substantial backwash water savings for a quick return on investment. Extensively tested and certified, AFM outlasts all other filter media and is the only glass filter media certified for pools and drinking water applications. Enjoy clean and healthy water for years to come with AFM Activated Filter Media.
Thank you. And then here I have a little toy, because you actually don't want to find all your filter material on the ground or somewhere else. You really want to see it in the filter. And there we have a little tool which really is super useful to help to have all material very clean into the filter. Yeah, and for the filter, of course, you need a valve. Both is possible. We have a lot of customers who take manual. Nevertheless, here in Germany, we use usually automatic valve. Both are possible and adaptable for our filters. And of course, different sizes, different versions, and also for rinsing, we have the 3-way as well. So this is the part of the filter. And now I would like to come where I'm actually here. And this is the stainless steel production where we make all the inbuilt parts and the heat exchangers. We have a very, very wide range of inbuilt parts. And this is also because of we adapt always the inbuilt part to the type of pool. So if you have a stainless steel pool or a liner, we will choose the right product for that kind of pool. So that's why we also have a very wide range of different inbuilt parts. And here, yeah, I just like that, I'm a woman. Shine, 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 I call it. I just took the other day a photo on a fair. And I thought, oh yeah, I don't need a mirror anymore. If you work for a company who produces stainless steel, then you don't need a mirror. And this is how shiny it is. And when you say, yeah, that's all good, but stainless steel is complicated. And I tell you, plastic over time will also rotten. But yes, please have a look on the website. It's called Langelier Index. And if you have your parameters aligned, the right pH, the right conductivity, alkalinity, temperature, it is what it is, that's true. But if you are in alignment between minus 0.4 and plus 0.4, if you see the last line, this is where it comes out, your water is very good and there's no problem with stainless steel at all. It's a bit of education of the end customer. But as I said, over time, plastic will also have a problem. But yes, it needs a bit of education, and we do recommend to have a look at this Langelier Index. Yeah, and we do have, as I said, a wide range of nozzle skimmers, different holes in the nozzles. We calculate everything. Something also very important, we customize. If you have a product and you say, I like the shiny product I just showed you, it's a customized product for a customer, we definitely will try to do it. Please, we need a drawing or we need a sample, and we are trying to do it. Yeah, different skimmers. And yeah, very popular at the moment are the slim skimmers. We have different sizes. And here, next one, I come to a new version of slim skimmer, B400. It's a little bit for smaller pools, but because we see that some pools are getting smaller. People like to sit around just a pool, have a pool, but not just really be super active. And we have it as Slim, Evo, and Ultimate, 3 versions of the smaller skimmer, slim skimmer. Evo, by the way, means that we take out the basket from the front, because some of them, they want to have it super nice, all the stones around, and then you have the possibility to take the basket out of the front. Here we have the Ultimate, where you take the water level pretty high. People like to have that feeling of an infinity pool. And yeah, we do all love our floor drain because it's also super nice and shiny, and it really is in the floor. You're not stepping on something, think, oh, what is this in this pool? It's really flat into the pool and it looks very neat. We can also put your own logo. Positioning of the inlets, I don't know how you do it, but we do recommend it as, like as an anchor system. That is, as we do recommend for the nozzles and also for the skimmers. And as I said, if you remember the pyramid, the 60%, super important was one part, the hydraulic. Because if you don't have a good hydraulic in your pool, what might happen is dead zones. And those dead zones, as you can see here in the photo, are actually dangerous. There's just a bacterial growth and it doesn't look good. It's the first thing, but they are dangerous. And why are they dangerous? Yeah, my dog in danger. This is my dog. Seriously, it's my dog. He loves football. He doesn't like water anyway. But I took him to a kayak trip. And then the guy said to me, be careful with the dog. And I thought, okay, what do you mean? And he said, be careful of the still water. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Because if the dog drinks the water, which is not moving, that is deadly. It's deadly for the dog. It's not very good for us. And it's bad. So I really want to stretch out again. Please have a good hydraulic in your pool. And he still loves football, though, more than the water. And here we go. We have here a pool. We made a color test. And you will see, here we have, to the next slide, we have covered in a very short time, it's like 1 minute, and the other one is 2.5 minutes. And in 4 minutes, the whole pool was covered with these colors you have just seen. So in 4 minutes, that's very fast, it's true. And then you think, why it was so fast? That's amazing, the hydraulic. Okay, the pool was a bit not very deep. But anyway, it means there was a super good hydraulic in that pool. And now we're coming to the next one. What we're also offering is, as I said, we have attractions, swimming pool lights. We do have a new light. It's called the BEHNCKE LED. It's what we had before, but it's a little bit more economical. So we're offering, again, in 25 or 50 watt mono or color. And if you want to buy 100 ones, you can even have your own logo. We still give 4 years of warranty. And the next slide, you can see what is the very good result when you use our lights. The next one, please. No, here is not, because I cannot see the presentation. I'm pretty good. I'm doing it like that, all right? We do have some parts we are offering, like the junction box, the cover, the inbuilt parts for the lights. This is something what we are manufacturing, and the light we buy from EFA. And then the next one, I hope it's the next one. No, this is how we operate the pool. There are the light, there are different ways how we can control the lights. And then I hope now my favorite is coming, yes, because here you can see when you use our lights, the whole pool is lighted, right? And on the other one, we even took lower lights for the photograph, and you see nothing really. So this is the result, and I just can deeply recommend, we are very happy with those lights. They're just working very well. Coming to some more attractions, we do have a shower as well, which is super neat, and a counter-current system, again in a square version or rectangle version. And here's a little movie where you can see how it really is in action. Yeah, as I said, we have two versions for the niche and also for the faceplate. And then here you can have a look inside. Also inside of that one, we do have an extra nozzle to move water, no, because we do not want these dead zones. Then we have different options for the turbine. It's also possible to have two, for the very strong one. And we have different versions how to operate the counter-current system, either from the cover or with a piezo. And there you can see with different colors how fast it is going. Yeah, and now we come to a next topic already, very short. As I mentioned, we are doing heat exchangers. Is a product we are doing for over 50 years. And the other day at a fair, a young man, he was showing a photo from a heat exchanger from Elektrostahlbau. It was very, very much in the beginning. And he said, look, this is from my grandfather. And we were like, wow, this is like 40, 50 years old. And then he said, it's still working. We're like, wow. Okay. Yeah, we have different versions, of course, many actually. Like yesterday I had customer, they said like, wow, that's overwhelming. So we have for different entry temperature, and also we can offer also in titanium. We also have electric heat exchangers. So yes, please have a look in the catalog. There's a very wide range of possibilities. Coming to the next one, to the new product, swimming pool control, and you will say, oh, artificial intelligence. Yeah, maybe, but your kids definitely, I mean, I know mine, they probably ask, why don't you have it yet? Right? So it's something, it's the way to go. It's what it is, if we like it or not, but it's the modern world, and it does have a lot of advantages. And here we are talking about protecting the environment and saving cost. And you say, okay, how is that possible? Because this system, you have two apps as the installer and one app as the end customer. You can control so many features. It's mind-blowing, really seriously. But let's put it down to a little bit to the most, shorter ones for the beginning. But it has a feature, for example, if you want to save water, it's a big issue, no? And it's connected to the weather forecast, and it knows, okay, in 2 days it's raining, then automatically it will wait 2 days and make then the backwash. Or, for example, you need a refill, and it knows, okay, in 2 days it's raining, like it was in Barcelona now, and say, okay, then I do or automatically it will do the filling of the pool. So it's a very neat system to save also overconsumption of chemicals, to have the perfect flow rate, to control the water pressure. And yeah, of course, as I already mentioned, it will save chemicals because it doesn't do the overdosing. It will detect any leakage, any clogging, any failure in electrical system, any failure really, and it gives automatically a note, oh, there's something wrong in the system. And so you have a very controlled system for you as the end customer and as the installer, and you already will notify, oh, something is wrong in this pool, so I have to do something. Which I personally think is super neat. It's like also it reacts to over time, it's self-learning the system. So over time, it will be more and more complete. And it will know, oh, there at that time of the year, there's always the sunset and sunrise, and automatically the light shuts on and the light shuts off. So it means it also operates all the attractions. Pool cover, or if you have later on the contact current system, this system operates the whole pool. And of course, also what we have talked about, the speed control pump, the filter, the flow meter, and you can also have extra relays, and you can have electrical meter to see what is actually the electricity consumption. Yeah. You can operate, as I said, the attractions or disinfection system, all the things which are needed. Yeah, here's the energy meter, which you can adapt. As I said, you have two options for the app, the end customer and yourself. So it detects overpressure. As I said, it's just a summary, like low salinity, water overconsumption. So this system really detects everything. And how does it notify? You will see like a red little drop. Then oh, as an installer, I really have to pass by. And he can plan also with this tool, the tour, and see, oh, I have to pass by at that one. And maybe I call the other customers while I see something as the pH is not right, for example. He makes the tool automatically, calls the end customer, says, I really have to pass by to your pool. There's something not right. And maybe the end customer at this moment looks, oh, you are right. I didn't know yet. I haven't seen it yet. That's so great. You call me and let me know, and you come by, and you're just the greatest, because you have a very good control. And also there's a data recording. So you really have a history of this pool. That means when today's the 2nd of March, 2023. So last year, 2nd of March, you can look, what have you done? What has maybe not been done of the pool? And you can also see if the pool was always treated right, because you have a complete record. And here you see the guys going to visit the end customer. He thinks you are super great because you have done, you were very fast and detect a problem in your pool. So we are offering this with different versions. You can, you see in the catalog, we have different versions, and we also offer our cover. So it's a very clean and neat control system. And then you can see it, how it looks in the installation room. This is what ideal, it's a render. Yes, I know, but this is still how we like that it looks like in reality. And here we had already the space integrated also on a fair in a little box, which we make, so that's also possible. And here's a little summary of what it is.
To make swimming pools of the future smarter and more environmentally friendly, Dryden Aqua has developed Space, a unique pool management system powered by artificial intelligence. Connected to the cloud, Space is a self-learning, autonomous system that analyzes and processes your swimming pool data using complex algorithms to continuously improve its own performance, reduce operating costs, and eliminate waste. To make this possible, the system is equipped with next-generation connected sensors offering the highest levels of accuracy. Space can not only measure your pool's water balance and disinfection, but also analyze its flow rate, pressure, temperature, water level, and more. Combined with artificial intelligence, this technology allows Space to control all your swimming pool equipment in the most efficient and sustainable way. To save water, Space will, for instance, in the event of a rainfall, use the excess water for your weekly filter backwash. Optimize your backwash time according to your filter pressure, and immediately detect a leak in your system to avoid any water overconsumption. To save energy, Space can regulate your filtration times and speeds to achieve turnover requirements with minimal pressure drop and power consumption. Detect anomalies such as clogging, overpressure, and abnormal operating times. And automatically switch water filtration in overflow pools to stop evaporation and energy loss on cooler days. And to save chemicals, Space can be combined with DAISY, a unique biological approach that allows you to achieve optimal water and air quality with up to 80% less chlorine than a traditional system. Finally, with Space, your pool is always under control. Via the Space app, you can monitor your pool from anywhere, adjust its settings, receive notifications to plan its maintenance, or grant remote access to your pool specialist. This way, your pool is always kept in the best condition, whether you are at home or away. And all you have to do is enjoy a perfect pool. Space. Intelligence brought to your pool.
Yeah, coming to the last product range, we also do have some pools, just in case you didn't know that. We're offering different sizes of the pool. And yeah, with this pool, we are delivering our inbuilt parts as a already pre-manufactured, or you can also customize and with our parts and as the already with the little box you have seen before. So it's like a plug and play, easy system, everything inside. And yeah, maybe the next one, please. Thanks. Yeah, so we have that as standard in the pool, but as I said, you can also customize some products you would like to have. This is the little box. And if you don't like the box, of course, you can always have it in an installation room or another one like this, more complex. So that's all possible. Yeah. And you probably already know our new news. We already have it about a year, I guess. The price list is all online. You can find a lot of videos if you like to have information in this price list. And we are offering also packages, something we always can do just to let you know. For example, you like to have a filter. We put the valve and the filter material all together. You can have it as a package. And yes, of course, that's very important. We do offer support. We have technical guys who can travel. And again, I say it again, you're very welcome to visit us. And yeah, here are what we are, BEHNCKE. I already said I'm not talking about quality. Just put it there. We have that long experience. We like design. We're innovative. We like to be fast, and we are fast now again. Like to offer you a very good service. We can customize the products. We have a wide range of products. We try to speak your language. Easy handling. We are thinking of solutions as we did today with the online presentation. And we are located here in Europe, so you have short transportation ways. This is a team for export. And yeah, we are always there to help you, to give you the orders and all kinds of information. Please contact us. Also after the presentation now, if you have any questions, please contact us. These are the technical people who can travel, solve issues, any questions. They also are there for you. And marketing is there for you too. We have these little hearts, which I really love. Maybe you have seen it already somewhere. So yes, my colleague is looking at me. Yes, we have these little hearts, and I really like this Bavarian style. That's what we are. We have some material. Please let us know how we can help you. And we are coming to the very end. This is something for just a little private also information on this place here. We have a swimming pool international podcast. So the next week, actually, we're going to Paris and interview a very, well, the biggest maybe player of the industry. And yeah, we want to inform, we want to have some information, some interesting talks. And yes, please listen. And yeah, swimming pool international podcast. I do it with another colleague who's also responsible for another company for international export. And finally, today, because you suffered, right? Because we were a bit late, I give you 2% extra for very short time. So yes, please, all the orders are coming in. And the last, I want to say thank you very much for your attention. Please, if you want to visit us, come. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much and bye-bye.